with T on this Talk Therapy Tuesday. I'm Tanya McLean-Nicholas, licensed marriage family therapist and owner of Renewed Hope Counseling. Since Father's Day will be coming up in a few days, I thought that I would use this TNT to speak to my fathers out there. I have plenty of fathers complaining to me that Father's Day is oftentimes just watered down. The national attention that's given to mothers on Mother's Day is overwhelming in comparison to fathers. You can see this sometimes in advertisements, maybe in the newspaper or television. You see the outpouring of gifts that are available in the stores or even on street corners in the month of May compared to the month of June. And even the crowded restaurants on Mother's Day. You can't get any reservations to eat out versus Father's Day. It seems to some that the role of fathers is not recognized or celebrated nearly as much as what's happening with Mother's Day. So fathers, let me tell you that your role as a father or father figure is necessary because fathers play an important role in the emotional and the social development in a child's life. So today's Tea with Tea topic is Father Involvement Matters, the importance of maintaining involvement and engagement in your children's lives. So go ahead, grab your tea or your coffee, whichever you prefer, and let's dig in. We all know that parents are instrumental in shaping the cognitive, the emotional, and even the social development of their children through their early attachments with them. Research has shown that secure attachments have positive benefits that last into adulthood. Children who are securely attached do better academically, they're also more sociable, and they're well-liked throughout early childhood in comparison to children who do not have secure attachments. Sometimes we don't talk enough about a very powerful and important influencer, and that being a father's early attachment and engagement with their children. Children benefit from having an engaged father figure in their lives. An engaged father can be defined as one who feels responsible for and behaves responsibly towards a child. They're emotionally engaged and physically accessible. They provide support, material support to sustain the child's need. They are involved in the child care, child rearing, and even the decision making. Research has shown that a father's involvement can positively impact various developmental areas such as language, thinking, physical, and even social emotional development. The impact that a father's involvement has starts as early as the prenatal period. When a father is involved as early as pregnancy, they're more likely to be involved in parenting later through activities such as caretaking, maybe offering emotional support, or activities such as reading or even playtime. When fathers show affection early on, like they're responding quickly to their children's cries or their cues for attention, and they're engaging in loving play, they're more likely to develop a secure attachment, which would have positive benefits that would last into adulthood. By secure attachment, I mean a bond that meets the child's needs for safety and security. Children with secure attachment feel very protected by their caregivers, and they know they can depend on them. Since secure attachments are important for healthy development, then the role that fathers play and their need for involvement and engagement is important as well. And here are some reasons. Children whose fathers are involved in their daily care, such as feeding, bathing, maybe playing together, they tend to have more confidence. And as they grow older, they enjoy stronger social connections with their peers. Play is the most frequent activity that a father has with their child. So dependent upon the age of the child, having quality time to engage through play can build the child's critical thinking skills. It teaches them how to manage their own emotions. It teaches them morals and key social skills to learn how to get along. It's also important to note that a father's involvement does not just benefit the child, but is beneficial to the person that they're parenting with, whether that's their partner, whether it's their spouse, whether it's the mother of their children. Because when fathers are involved by helping to care for them, playing with them, and teaching them, they tend to experience less conflict with the person they're parenting with because there's a level of mutual support as parents. This benefits the child as they witness an agreeableness and unity in the parenting relationship. Children benefit when their fathers are available and accessible. Fathers can be both physically and emotionally present for their children. So when I talk about physical presence, I'm referring to proximity. Maybe basic caretaking, playing games, reading, attending plays or activities, maybe even financial support. Emotional presence refers to being engaged in a way that shows that you're listening, you're paying attention, and you're watching them grow and excel. This will also mean being present for their tears, their fears, their worries, and validating them through words of affirmation and comfort. When children are shown compassion and emotional support, it teaches them how to give these same qualities to others, which will be beneficial in developing social connections and building stronger long term relationships for the future. Fathers and mothers are the child's first teachers, and naturally, they have their own way of interacting with their child. This difference can be seen in how and what they talk about to their child, how they interact or play, and what they expose their children to. This could be a healthy balance in adventure, creativity, discipline, and even pushing children beyond their limits and their self imposed limitation. A father's involvement can and will enhance the language and cognitive skills of their child through their ongoing exposure to various experiences with them. Let's face it, one loving parent is better than none. And having two parents that are involved and connected with their child, married or not, is ideal because a child's identity is influenced through the relationships they have with their caregivers, which ultimately will positively or negatively impact their self esteem and their confidence. A child will also mirror their behavior by what they see and what they're taught. Fathers, your relationship with your children has deep meaning to them and an enormous impact on how they'll see themselves for the rest of their lives. If you believe they can do all things, they will believe the same. If you believe they're beautiful and are made to be treasured, they will believe the same as well. You are necessary and needed, so continue walking in your role as engaged fathers that are committed to pouring into the development of your children. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed your tea with tea on this Talk Therapy Tuesday. I'm Tanya McLean Nicholas. I hope that you have a wonderful day.